Hello. Now that took ages to come on, so hopefully I'm live. If you are watching, please pop on and say hello. My name's Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Central Victoria, Australia, and I'm so happy to have you here today on my Facebook Live. I go live every Thursday at 5 o'clock Australian time. It's daylight saving at the moment, so if you're popping on, welcome, welcome. Okay. It has been such funny weather this week. We've had some really hot weather, we've had some cold weather. I've had my jumper on today, I had my jumper on yesterday. This afternoon's actually really quite warm, so even though we had jumpers on this morning, this afternoon has really warmed up quite a bit. I don't look like I'm having anyone on at the moment, so hopefully I am live. Not sure how else to check, but we'll just keep going and then hopefully a few people pop on pretty much on time, I think. I don't think I'm over time or a little bit early, so we'll just keep popping on and see how we go. Okay, so I've written down a few things that have happened this week. I thought it'd be interesting to just tell you a few things. Now if I don't write them down, I'll forget them because I get a little bit nervous when I hit the live button. It's just my personality, but anyway, so lawn bowls. I did tell you last week that we're doing the night tournament. It's just a muck around bowls tournament. We've just played our third week this week. We're not getting any better. We are dead last in the groups, but we're having a lot of fun. So it's been really, really exciting to play. I think the last time I played was back in year 9, I think it was, for sports, so that's a long time ago. But yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. So the four of us are actually, it's my husband and I, Adam, and our over the road neighbours, and they haven't played before either. So when you're up against some people who already play normally, it's probably a little hard to be any good when, you know, some have played for years, some played professional, like every week with the club and all that sort of stuff. So it's been really hard, but we have, I think, gotten a little bit better as we've gotten to know the rules. So it's been a lot of fun. Pam's popped in, so that's really great. Thank you, Pam. I was talking away to myself and I thought I wasn't sure whether I was actually live or not because it took so long to actually come on as live. So I'm on, that's great. Last weekend, now, I had a really busy weekend. What I'm trying to do from now on, my YouTube videos, because I do the tips video, the Tuesday and the Wednesday video, I'm trying to get all my videos filmed on one weekend so I'm not annoying the whole family, which is really hard because my craft room is right next to our lounge room, so they can't have the TV on, or they really can't even be in the lounge room because you can hear through the walls. So I'm trying to get all my videos done on one weekend, and then that's only an inconvenience in one out of all the 4 or 5 that weekends that we have. So I was able to get 15 videos done last weekend, so that was pretty amazing. I think that's a really great effort. Now I'm just uploading and getting all my blog posts done, so that's really exciting as well. Okay, so Wendy's joined in as well. Welcome, Wendy. Hi, Jeanette. Thanks for coming in as well. Oh, it's good. And Marion, excellent. I've got a few people on now. And Karen, excellent. Thank you. Thanks so much for popping in. It's really great to see all those great faces there. What else have I been doing? Oh, hearing test. So most of you that do actually know me know that I'm a little deaf. It's actually gotten worse over the last couple of months where my family actually thinks that I'm Chinese whispering because what I hear and what they say are two different things, so that's always really funny to for me to tell them what I think that they've said to me. So I've got my hearing testing tomorrow, so I'm really excited. Actually, no, I'm not really excited. I'm actually a little nervous how that's going to go because this has been a little bit of a slow decline in my hearing for a little while. Hi Karen, hi Jeanette. And it's actually got to the stage in the shop while I'm serving people, I've got to turn the TV off when I'm speaking to females, and especially elderly females, because I can't hear what they're saying. So yeah, cross your fingers everyone and hope that I do well tomorrow. Hi Chrissy, happy to have you here as well. Marion says, well done, you will be fine. I will say I've actually had the appointment slip for a month and a half probably, so I have put it off, but I'm doing it, so I'm really excited for myself that I was actually able to go ahead and do it. So this week we've had 2 birthdays. We had my husband's birthday on Monday, and then my daughter, who is my eldest child, she just turned 21 on Tuesday. So sorry Pam, your husband has selective deafness. I think sometimes my family thinks that mine is as well. I can't hear. If there's lots of noise around, I just can't hear what they're saying. So I don't think it is selective, but we'll find out tomorrow. So Dana's my daughter, who turned 21 on Tuesday, which is really huge. I now have a 21-year-old and an 18-year-old, and that is so amazing to me. So they both still live at home, but my daughter is actually doing her 3rd year at uni this year, so she's doing primary school teaching, so she's at least here for another year. Pam says he chooses not to hear me. And I agree, Marion, that is just men. Yeah, they do. If you're, especially if you're talking about anything that's really important. Oh, thank you, Pam. I'll pass that on. That's really lovely. Okay, last thing that I'll tell you before I turn the camera around, I am doing an order tomorrow, so if you would like to pop anything onto my order, I can do that tomorrow, so just let me know. No pressure, but I just thought I would put it out there, let you guys know that I am ordering tomorrow. I'm going to pop the camera down. I have a few things and cards and projects to show you, so that will be really exciting. Wait 1 second. Okay, and I'll just switch that camera around as well. There we have it. Okay. So I have the coordination product release, just to quickly show you as well, available 4th of February to the 31st of March while stocks last. So these items are dies that coordinate with products that we have in the celebration catalogue. So you have the ladybugs, the birthday dies, there's DSP as well. So these are some really great products that you can purchase. These are over on my online store too, if you would like to see them. So these are only while products last. So if there is something there that you're after, make sure that you get in and grab them really quickly. So this week I have received 1 rack card. Let me bring it in and show you. Now Marion sent this to me. Look at it, isn't it gorgeous? Now I really like this. Now she has cased the card that I did, this one here. Now my flowers in the background, water lilies in the background, have been stamped. Marion's actually die cut all these ones in the background and have all the gold effects. Isn't that beautiful? She has done an amazing job. That's actually way better than my card. So that is so pretty. Thank you so much, Marion. That's just lovely. My Sunday challenge. I had heaps and heaps of entries for my Sunday challenge this week. Have you seen them all? It was from the mini catalogue, and let me find the card. It's over here. I've used the Dressed to Impress stamp set and the designer series paper there as well. This is just a really quick card that I popped together. I like my challenge cards to just be super quick, super easy, and just make them really showcase everyone how quick and easy you can pop a card together. Because I think for beginner stampers, sometimes that's really nice to be shown just something that's simple. But I'll tell you what, the ladies have outdone themselves this week, so pop on over and check all those ones out in the comments. There's been some new people popping in and doing some beautiful cards as well. So Jeanette says she thinks she needs to do a live. I don't think that's going to happen, Jeanette, but we'll keep working on her, I think. So if you would like to join in, you've got till next Sunday morning. Even if it's after Sunday morning, please join in. It's really a lot of fun, and everyone gets in there and comments as well. So if you would like to join in, please do. Monday's tips and tricks video. What was it? I can't even remember now. And you know what? I didn't even write it down this week. Was it the Stella pen? I can't believe I didn't write that down. Check it out, because I have no idea. Hopefully one of my followers would let me know. I'm not really even sure what my tips and trick video was this Monday. Anyway, we'll move on to Tuesdays. Tuesdays was that gorgeous little treat bag. Marion, can you remember what my tips and tricks video was? Yes, Stella. Thank you so much, Jeanette. I knew someone would get it. So this little bag is actually one of the dies that's in, let me just bring it in and show you. It's in the Best Dressed Suite, so page 54 of the catalogue. There is some really great products in this suite. So we have designer series paper. There is a stamp set with the dies, and you can get that in the bundle as well. I've used the dies to create this gorgeous bag, and I've just embossed the bag as well. So it's a really sweet, very, very elegant bag, and I've added the gold with it as well. So, you know, you could put 3x3 cards in there as well. That'd be a perfect little gift with 3x3 cards, but you can't go wrong with chocolates either. So that is Tuesday's video. On Wednesday, I had the Peaceful Poppies card. Now this is a case card. Oh, thanks so much, Angie. This is using the Peaceful Poppies bundle. Let me bring that one in and show you. This actually uses quite a lot of products from that bundle, or from the suite. There we are. Now it doesn't use the design, or actually it does use the designer series paper, sorry. It uses a small scrap down the bottom here, but you have the designer series paper. You're using both stamp sets, and with the Peaceful Moments we're using the whole bundle. We have the Peaceful Poppies elements, the sequins as well, so the Peaceful Poppies sequins. So this card comes from page 24 of the mini catalogue, and I love it because it's got a lot of shine to it. We've used the shimmery white cardstock, which probably doesn't show too much in the video, but it really has that extra sparkle to it. Love this card. This is such a sweet card. Actually, I think I enjoy my casing cards so much more than my normal cards, but always have a lot of fun. Now, on Monday I took part in a blog hop as well, and let me bring this in. I was part of the Let's Get Hopping group. Now this month, we get together every month, but this month's theme was shaker cards. So I wanted to do a see-through shaker card, so you can see this little fish bowl, and this is the stamp set. It is actually a host stamp set, and you can find that on page 74 of the mini catalogue. So if you have a party or have a sale of $250, you can actually get this as a free item. It's Make a Splash stamp set. And all I've done is I've cut through the fishbowl, placed window sheets on both sides, and I've actually caught those fish so they're swimming around in the middle with some extra window strips, so window sheets. You can just see that little strip there, hopefully, and I've held those fish up in the air. These are little glass beads, so something a little bit different. But if you go over to my blog, I'll actually link this blog post in the description of my video on my YouTube channel tomorrow, because I'll do the replay. But it's part of a blog hop, so there's heaps and heaps of inspiration there with some really great shaker cards. So if you're interested in seeing how a few different shaker cards are created and put together, check out that blog post tomorrow. Or if you just go over to my blog, you can do that now too. So that was all that was on my blog and YouTube today, like this week. But let me just go through some of those So over on my blog, you can sign up for my blog posts to send into your email box. You can also go over there and sign up for my newsletters. Each month I have a different card, and it's a PDF tutorial that can be printed off. For this month of February, this is the cards using the tropical set. Love this card, nice and bright and cheery. So if you're interested in getting the PDF for this one, just go over to my blog, sign up for the newsletters, and each month you'll get a different card design. And for this month if you place an order, so here's my online store. For any order placed, there's a few different things that you'll also get just for ordering through me. Now you'll receive a bundle tutorial. Now this is the card that I've created for my bundle tutorial. I actually printed off this month, and I know I haven't done it for the last few months, but let me show you some of those cards that are in this bundle tutorial. This is just an old printer that I've printed it on, so it's not the best photos or colour, but it's all mini catalogue ideas. So there's some really, really wonderful cards and projects that you can use, and anyone who places an order will get this in their inbox. So just another perk for shopping through my online store. So that's for this month. So each month it's a different bundle. You'll also receive that free treat that we made a couple of weeks ago. So this one here, for anyone who places an order, you'll receive this one. I'll send that one out to you. Each month it'll either be a card or a project. So that is February's thank you gift. Don't forget to use the hostess code though. Each month I'll have a different hostess code. And Inky Rewards. So every $50 I actually will give you an Inky Rewards stamp. Once you reach 10, you'll get some free dollars to spend through me. And it's celebration time now as well, so you really can't... Oh, okay, no worries, Karen. Thanks for letting me know. Sorry about that, Wendy. Celebration time is on at the moment until the 31st of March, so you have for every $90 here in Australia you can choose some free products. Now in the celebration catalogue there is actually 2 lots of products that you can choose from, $90 products and $180, so there's 2 different ones there. There's actually new ones coming out very, very soon, so that'll be really exciting as well. But who doesn't love free? So there's stamp sets and punches and embossing folders, designer series paper. There is some really great deals, dies as well. So it's a really great time to purchase now and get those free items as well. So I think that was all I had to say for that. Don't forget, by joining, if you're interested in joining, you can join through my team. It's a really great time to join as well. $169 for the starter kit. You get to choose $235 worth of free product. There's quite a few freebies in there that Stampin' Up provides. So they have the little mini cutter. So this one here, it's like a little guillotine. You get a pack of designer series paper. They're 48 sheets of 6x6. And that's another free item. You also get a free stamp set of your choice from the current catalogue. So these are all really great things. You'll get free delivery on your first order. You'll get a business pack, and yeah, you'll also get to join one of the most fantastic companies for craft too. This Stampin' Up is just an amazing company. Chrissy says, I didn't know there was another caddy. Oh, is it the new celebration one, the second release? That's coming out very soon. So if you haven't seen that, it won't be too far away. Okay, let's do the draw for last week. So everyone remembers this was the card we made last week. I have my list of names. Good luck, everyone. Whoops. Now I've kept Jeanette's name out of the hat this time round. She didn't want to be in it. She thought she went one too many. So good luck, everyone. Karen Sutton. Well done, Karen. Excellent. So I'll send this to you tomorrow. Do I have your address, Karen? I'm not 100% sure. If I don't, just message me. That'd be really great. You can either go through my email or message me on Messenger. That would work as well. And I can send that out to you tomorrow. Oh, you got it last week. Beautiful. Okay. Let me show you the card that we're creating today. Now, remember a couple of weeks back I said that I was going to do a Poppies card class, or a card in the mail type class. This is one of the cards, so I've still got a couple more to do for you to show you them. But this is a bit of a fun fold card. Oh, you're welcome, Karen, no problem. So this is the one we're going to make today, and it's using the Painted Poppies suite. So, actually, stop. I just wanted to quickly let you guys know as well, just as a heads up, the 2018 to 2020 in colours, they're going to be retiring really soon. Now, once that they are released, like it says that they're going to retire them, things sell out really fast. So if you own the stamp pads but you don't own the re-inkers, highly suggest you order them now. Now, everything is retiring. So the stamp sets, the ink pads, the refills, the cardstock embellishments, the designer series paper that uses these colours, everything retires. So it's really a great chance now, while Celebration's on. Not only are you stocking up on some of the great colours here, because I love these rainbowy colours, you also earn yourself a Celebration product as well. So once they do retire, especially the refills, they sell out really, really quick. And I've been caught before where I've got the stamp sets and didn't think to get the refills in time, and I've actually not been able to use my stamp pads. So big warning, if you like these colours and you have them already but you don't have the refills, please buy them now. And if you like these colours and you don't already own them, now's the time. But don't forget those refills, everyone, because that is huge. Once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so the supplies that we're using for this card, I have the Painted Poppies stamp set, so this one here, and I'm also using the Sentiment from the Peaceful Moment. So these are the two stamp sets in this suite. I have them already on their acrylic blocks already. I have Memento Tuxedo Black Ink, Blackberry Bliss, Poppy Parade and Old Olive. Now the reason for the change in colours, so this one here I have Blackberry Bliss, Pool Party and Old Olive, and you can see this designer series paper has the Pool Party in the background. I've got different designer series paper for tonight. Even though this one has the Pool Party in the background, I'm actually going to go with the Poppy Parade instead. So just changing it up just slightly, just to see what the difference is. I'm using the rectangle stitched framelit dies, and let me think. I think it might be the third and fourth. Yeah, third and fourth smallest stitched rectangle. And I've already cut up my designer series paper, but let me just show you that gorgeous paper if you haven't already. Really, really pretty. One side is the Poppies side and the other one is a more colour blocked side. So we've got Blackberry Bliss, Old Olive. Let me just tell you the colours in that. I have Basic Black, Blackberry Bliss, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Rich Razzleberry and Whisper White. Beautiful colours there all together. Really love this designer series paper. And the last thing that we're using is the crinkled seam binding ribbon, and this is a brand new pack, so I actually need to take that little bit of plastic off. How's everyone's week been? Has everyone had cold weather as well, or has it just been here in Victoria? Not that I'm complaining, because I absolutely love the cold weather. So I have the card base is Blackberry Bliss, and it's a top folding card, so it's been, the A4 piece was out here, I've cut in half and then scored it in half, but we're going to bring the paper trimmer in and we're just going to chop off some of those bottom pieces to create this card front here. Chrissy's had lovely cool days. Oh, that's great. So we have our scored line down here. I'm going to pop that at the 2-inch mark, and I'm just going to chop that off. So that gives me that top piece of the card. Then I'm also going to chop off another 2 inches, and that's going to be our bottom piece. And this gives you just that little bit left over you can use on another card. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to bring that bone folder in and just burnish that edge a little bit more. Lovely day today. Had some hot but mostly humid. See, the humidity is what's bad, Marion. I really don't like the humidity. So that is going to go right at the bottom there. We have a piece of thick whisper white that's going to go on the inside of the card. Now you can find all the measurements tomorrow on my YouTube channel. I'll have all them listed for you, as well as the supplies needed. This piece is for the die cutting of our rectangle. I have another piece, and this is thick whisper white, also used for our rectangle. Now I've gone with the thick because once I've stamped this poppy image, I've gone in with the aqua painter and just coloured in. Now you want something that's got a little bit of substance to it. You could use watercolour paper, you could also use shimmery white. The thick whisper white works really well, just don't add a lot of water to it, and I'll show you that we're not adding a lot of water to create too much pilling. So I'm going to bring the big shot in, and we're just going to cut those die cut pieces. Pam is cool in Bendigo. Yeah, I think we're usually a couple of degrees more than Bendigo, Pam, so it's been nice and cool here, so perfect weather. How did you go after all those storms? I think it was last Friday that we had massive storms. Did you lose power? Because I think most of Bendigo lost power last Friday, and that wouldn't have been good. So I'm just going to run that through a couple of times. I find that my rectangle stitch framelits don't cut out all that well, and I'm sorry, that's really jostling around the camera a little bit. Hopefully that's cut that out really well. I almost need to put like a little shim over the top. I think it needs to be tightened a little bit on my big shot. It's lost a little bit of tension. I'm not too worried because I think Stampin' Up! We're going to bring out a new embossing machine. So we have our 2 pieces there, 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper. So I'm going to pop the 2 pieces for the Designer Series paper down on our Blackberry Bliss pieces. Didn't lose power, but the dogs were terrified of the storm. We had thunder and lightning just the other morning, and I have a German Shepherd puppy. She's 6 months, and I've got 2 other dogs as well, but the German Shepherd, she is a real sook. She actually ended up on our bed in between my husband and I because she was so scared. I don't know if all German Shepherd dogs are like that, but I thought they would be a little tougher than that, but she's so beautiful. I always say to my family that I wouldn't want a dog that's aggressive, so I'm glad that she really doesn't have any aggression there. Okay. So there's a nice little bit of a border of that Blackberry Bliss all the way around. There we go. So that's part of our card all ready to go. We've got the Whisper White piece that I'm going to bring in that poppy, and it's just a long poppy stamp. I'm going to stamp that with the Memento Tuxedo Black. bring that other card in so you can see what we're making. There we go. So I'm going to just pop that down in the middle. And while we have this one out, I'm going to stamp the inside of the card. And I've popped it sort of in the middle so it's behind the other piece. So let's bring that in. This is a really pretty stamp. So I have my aqua painter and I don't have a lot of water in it. I didn't want to put too much water on. And we're going to bring some of those inks in. So I have the Old Olive. I'm going to try and be really careful to keep it in the lines. And you know what, if it goes out of the lines, it's not going to matter too much. It just adds to that effect. Let's take a little bit of that water off. I'm going to do both those images there. So don't forget to like, comment and share on this video, whether it's the live or the replay. You'll go in the drawing next week, next Thursday, for a chance to win this gorgeous card. Okay, so there's our Old Olive ready to go. Just grab a tissue there to get rid of that colouring. I'm going to move on to the Poppy Parade next. It's probably slicing with death. Popping it on the card, isn't it? Let's go off the card. And I'm just going to colour in just that small poppy bud. Add a little bit more colour in. Have I ever noticed on bought cards the printing never stays, always in the margins, so don't stress too much? Yes, I have actually. So there's none on the inside of my pad, so I'm just going to press together. So there's a bit on the inside, there we have it. Hi Emily, thanks so much for popping in. Welcome. So I'm going to bring in, and I don't want it to be overly dark on the edges. I want it to be dark down the bottom, but then bring that colour lightly to the top. I thought this looked really nice without being too much. There we go, and I've just popped a little bit more down that bottom there. Gives it a really great effect. Let's do the other one as well. So I finished watching Anne with an E. I think I was telling you that last week. I was watching, it's an Anne of Green Gables mini-series that was on Netflix. Highly recommend. If you've got Netflix, pop on and watch it. It's really, really great. There's 3 seasons. The sad thing is I think there's only 3 seasons ever going to be made. And it's just when they get together, Anne and Gilbert. So that's sad. I think it's been cancelled. So it might not be coming back on. I hope I'm wrong, because it's really, really good. So I'm going to just glue the Whisper White piece inside the card front. Has anyone got anything that's really good that they're watching? I will admit I'm not watching anything on Netflix or anything at the moment. I'm watching my reality TV of Married at First Sight, which is, yeah, it's a lot of drama, but it's not too bad. I will admit I think there's a lot of actors on there more so than people actually wanting to find a wife or a husband. But Survivor's on at the moment too. Both the American and the Australian Survivor's on. I'm only watching the Australian one at the moment, only because I don't have time to be able to keep up with both series. But I'm really excited to watch the American one as well. Oh, good, Jeanette. You've been watching it, isn't it? It's a really good one. And you watch My Kitchen Rules. Excellent, Chrissy. Oh, you are my type of people if you're watching it. That's great. So we're going to pop up this piece with some dimensionals. I actually had my best friend get me onto that N with an E. We're around the same age. There's only a couple of months between us, but we both grew up with the Anne of Green Gables books, so yeah. I love that they bring out some newer versions, and I like that, I probably shouldn't, I won't spoil it. So what we're going to do is, what I should say is I'm glad they didn't stick to the whole storyline of previous Anne of Green Gables. They changed things up a little bit, which was really nice to see. So I'm going to just pop this down to the bottom of the card front, so just like that. And I've taken all the backings off both the top and bottom of that piece. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hover it over, and then once it's sort of halfway between both and I'm happy with it, if I can get it straight, yep, I'm just going to pop that down. You have the, I actually have a few different, I've got the old one, and then I've got the newer version that was a few years ago, DVDs, but this new one is so much better. Okay, so we're going to pop the sentiment in the backing here, and we're going to stamp that happy birthday with the Blackberry Bliss. You've never read the books, Jeanette? You really do need to read the books, because, you know, you can't actually get any better than books. Okay, so I've just inked that up. Oops, that actually should be over just slightly, but we'll make it work. That looks good. Love the Good Witch. Okay. I have heard some good things about the Good Witch. I haven't looked at it yet. Your favourite colour, Pam. This is one of my favourite colours as well, Pam. I love the dark purple. Okay, so last thing that we have to do is just pop some ribbon down. I'm not sure which one I like better. They're both very pretty. And I'm just going to tie a little bow over the flowers like a bouquet. And I do need my ribbon scissors. My paper snips, I actually need to get a new pair. They're just not very sharp anymore. Not good for ribbons anyway. Oh, isn't that amazing? What's your favourite? I can't decide. I think maybe this one that we've just made. They are usually better, Jeanette, absolutely. And they do leave stuff out, Marion. 100% agree with you. You like the one on the left? Oh, excellent. Yeah, it's actually not a hard card to put together. It's just something a little bit different, but super easy to make as well. They're all drama queens on Married at First Sight, they are. And I think that's why I think half of them are actors. I don't know whether I'm being skeptical, but people aren't like that in real life, are they? I don't know, maybe it's just a generational thing. I don't think they're definitely not there to get married anyway. Left one, Pam, love them both. Excellent, Karen, thank you so much. Well, if you've already gone into the draw by leaving comments, so I really, really thank you for that. I just wanted to let you know too, my YouTube channel, I've gone past the 450 subscribers, so that's fantastic. Thank you if you have subscribed. If you haven't, please jump over there and subscribe. I'm working towards trying to get 1,000 by the end of the month. By the end of the year. That's what my goal is for this year. So if you could help me out, that would be really great as well. You need to pay me a lot of money. Yes, Marion, it's not your crime shows, that's for sure. Thank you, Pam. Okay, thank you so much for joining in today. Don't forget, I'll be back Sunday for another card challenge, so hopefully you can join in for that, and I'll be back with tips and tricks and cards and casing cards, and I'm back next Thursday for my live, so I hope you can join me for that one as well. Have a great night, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.